Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a classic Discraft putter, the Banger GT, which has been made world famous by Michael Johansen. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe and smash that like button. That way, that lets me know that you guys want to see more disc reviews. The Banger GT is a very recognizable putter, mostly in part due to that GT groove that it has on top of the flight plate. Now, with where it's positioned, it is definitely better for players with larger hands. As for me, with my smaller hands, it's a little awkward to use. It kind of, half of my thumb is actually in the groove versus the other half is kind of more on the rim, on the edge of the flight plate. So for me, again, having very, very small hands, I do have to adjust my grip a little bit. And because of how that groove protrudes underneath the flight plate, when thrown on a forehand, I really have to go to a big split finger style grip just to make the disc feel comfortable in the hand for the forehands. So I personally would suggest to stick strictly to backhanded shots with the Banger GT. Now, as you also saw, it did have a bead to it, so if you like throwing beaded putters or putting with beaded putters, this is really right up your alley. So as you're seeing with the flight of the Banger GT, it is a very straight putter out of the hand, rides straight for about 65-70% of its flight, particularly when thrown flat, and then just right there as it slows down, that's when you're going to get this really nice predictable hyzer. Because of that, you can really toss this disc on several different lines, and you don't have to worry about it completely turning over and losing it. It's going to hold very nice and straight, but then it's going to have a nice predictable finish at the very end. It's going to have enough late stability to stable up. And that is why a lot of pros like Michael Johansen really likes this disc and primarily only uses the Banger GT as their primary throwing putter because it is so workable. You can get it to hold an Hyzer line, and as you can see, it's not going to turn and burn. It's just going to level itself out, hold its way all the way to the ground when you throw it low, and then when you throw it high, it's going to try to fight its way back, have a nice predictable, really late finish, which makes it very versatile and also trustworthy in any condition. If you need a putter that's going to hold that Hyzer line, just have a nice forward penetrating finish, this is the disc for you. If you throw it hard and just straight and flat, it is going to hold laser beam straight until the very end of its flight, making it absolutely perfect for wooded courses, those tight tunnels and gaps. And since it has that nice late stability to it, you can put it on a slight Hyzer line and trust that it's just going to finish absolutely straight. But how is the Banger GT for putting? Well, whether you're outside the circle or inside the circle, just aim for the pole. This thing is so straight when putting. All you have to do, just keep it on the pole, and you're going to be rewarded with a lot of made putts. Since the Banger GT has been out for so long and has been a staple for so long, it comes in a lot of different plastic types, and I really wish I could have gotten my hands on a lot more of them. Primarily, I just have the Crystal Sparkle from Ledgestone, Big Z, Jawbreaker, and then the putter line. Now, if you're wanting really overstable, and I mean a lot of extra beef and a harsh fade, you got to go with that Crystal Sparkle from the 2020 Ledgestone, I believe. Now, if you're wanting something that's going to be straighter and is going to beat in very fast and still hold just that nice straight line, go with the putter line. And if you need something in the middle, it's going to hold its flight characteristics for quite some time, is still workable, unlike the Crystal Sparkle. You can still work it on an Hyzer line, and it's not really going to have a huge hard finish, but you don't have to worry about it fully turning over. You got to go for that Big Z. It's probably my favorite run of the Banger GT to throw, is definitely that Big Z. And as we watch the Lefty lines, you're really going to see just how much more overstability that Crystal Sparkle has over the Jawbreaker and also the putter line. I mean, you can just see the other two are very, very straight and even get a little bit of turn when thrown flat and have just a nice predictable finish, versus that Crystal Sparkle, it was like a zone. It was like just a different feeling zone out of the hand. Well, there you have it, everyone. Thank you all so much for making it to the end of the video. The Banger GT really, really surprised me with just how predictable, how versatile it is, and I think it's one of those kind of slept-on putters that once you try it, you absolutely love it. And I just want to give a big shout out to all of you at the community. Without each and every one of you, I would not be motivated to make these videos. So again, thank you all so much, and until next time, keep banging them chains.